This is the best time of the year for sports. It's getting chilly outside, so you can stay in with the game on every night. And our own very own Seth Martin is going to help you all win big this weekend with edition of Blue Banter.
Thanks, guys. As I mentioned last week, the whole goal of this is to make some money. And last week, if you listened to me, you did that as we went 4 for 5. I think 4 for 1 for your first week isn't bad, but we're going to try to get on top of that and do better this week. Starting off tonight, I'm going to take the Steelers covering against the Titans. Yeah, all the hype has been on Will Levis, but I'm hedging that as there's now tape on a rookie quarterback tonight, and that Pittsburgh defense is going to cause some trouble. Secondly, moving on to Saturday, we got a couple college football games on the slate. We're going to have Kansas to cover outright 2.5 at Iowa State. Jayhawks are coming off a huge win against Oklahoma last week, and they're an underdog on the road and an unranked Iowa State. I'm not really sure why the Cyclones are favored, so I'm going to take the Jayhawks in this one. Also on Saturday, we got the under 30.5 for Iowa versus Northwestern at Wrigley Field. This is the lowest over-under in college football history, and it's still going to go under with that horrible Iowa offense, and Wrigley Field is used to not seeing much offense. Moving on to the next day with some NFL games, it's a heavy slate this week. I got the Panthers winning their second straight against a 2.5 spread at home against the Colts. In Bryce Young's first game not being called by head coach Frank Wright, he balled out and finally looked the part of a #1 overall pick, and they're going to roll again this week. Later on that day, I got the Eagles to cover easily 3 at home against the Cowboys. Eagles are just a better team. They're on a burner last week offensively, and they're going to claim this division for the rest of the season. And last but not least, sorry about that, I got a little ahead of myself. That's all the best for this week. Hopefully go 5 for 5 this week. I'm going to toss it back to them.